Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to be playing River City Ransom. I'm actually just going to take you through a gameplay of one of my favorite games of all time. Yes, this game is pretty old. It's was originally released in the 80s on the 8-bit Nintendo. So, not Super Nintendo, not N64, 2D graphics, pretty old game. And you can still play this game today in a number of ways. So you can use a Nintendo emulator, play it on your PC. You can also play it on a tablet or your phone using a Nintendo emulator, such as Google Android has a number of different Nintendo emulators, so it makes a great handheld game. You can also play it online. There's also a browser version that you can play of this game as well. And yeah, it's a fantastic game. It just words cannot describe how much fun I still have playing this game. It just I've beat it over and over and over again. So what makes River City Ransom different? Basically, it's just the gameplay. It goes back to the basics of just having great gameplay, and there's a lot of games out there. No matter how good the graphics are or the sound, it just doesn't get as good as this. And it's simple to play, but there's all these different variations and combos that you can basically just do these cool moves, right? So the storyline's pretty simple in this game, River City Ransom. You're basically fighting these different this gangs, and you're just just basically that's just an excuse to fight. It's like saying I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. It just the plot sucks, but the gameplay is fantastic. And if you played a game like Double Dragon, which was another popular game back in the 80s, it's a lot like Double Dragon, just takes itself a lot less seriously. And I was really surprised how a lot of people they haven't heard of River City Ransom because it wasn't made by a big name, I guess, but everyone knew Double Dragon, but not River City Ransom, and I always used to wonder why. It's still just a great game. So I'm going to take you through the game right now. We're going to play a little bit of it, and it's all about the cool moves. Okay, so here I am actually in the first level. I'm on top of this thingamabob here on the top. I'm going to drop down and kick him in the face. Boom. He's blocking. He's blocking. I'm going to grab this stick, and basically I can whack someone. Oh, that guy just knocked it over my head. Whack this guy over the head with it. Throw it at his face. And he picks up the stick. Alright, I'm going to do a jumping kick. Catch this guy with a jumping kick. Whoa. Come on. Come on. Alright, so these are just some of the simple combos here. Nothing too fancy. I'm going to try to do something pretty funny. So this game is actually, you can play this game as a two-player game. So before the days of multiplayer, there was something known as co-op, where a person would actually sit beside you and play. They'd sit beside you, like they'd physically come over to your house and play. This is before the internet and multiplayer, so you can still actually have a friend come over and sit beside you and play. Okay, so I'm going to drop down and hit this guy in the face with a stick. Boom. And throw it back at his face. Now, I'm going to guess he's going to throw that chain at my face, but I can kick it like in midair when he throws it at me. Come on. Now, this is just like the first level, so the guys are not too sophisticated. Oh, hit me with a trash can. Now watch this. I'm going to kick that trash can at my opponent. That's what I'm talking about. Cool stuff. See how I blocked it? And I'm going to stand on this. It picks me up and throws me. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Just this little stupid, quirky stuff. Like, it's just funny. If you see on the two-player, see, I jumped on top of him there. And so when you're playing on two-player, you can team up like that. You can actually, like, how I was on top of the garbage can there. Okay, I just died. Um, So I'm not playing for keeps here. I'm just playing to demonstrate. So how I was on top of the garbage can, you can actually, if you're playing two players, you know, one guy you're carrying the other guy, run with him, and then you throw him in the air and you do this like super high jump kick. And just like I said, just the stupid little stuff like that that just makes it fun. Okay, let me get out of this level. This one is not. I think all we've seen all that we can here. Okay, so basically this is like a town here, and you can buy these special moves and read these books like, you know, which will help increase the speed of your kick and stuff like that. Actually, I don't want to be here. I don't want to buy anything. Oh, I'm wasting money. Okay, let me get out of here. Um, you can learn some new moves here, but you don't have to do that stuff. Like it's still this game is just fun, man. Just like simple little stuff. Um, One of my favorite moves is when the guys are on the ground like that, and you can actually when they're on the ground like that and they don't die right away. These guys are a little bit too weak here. You can actually pick up their body that's stunned and either pick it up when they're on the ground and throw it at somebody else as a use it as a weapon, or you can pick up their body and it's like almost like their body is starched. You can pick it up and like whack someone else with their whole body. You got to see it to believe it. Let me try to. If I just don't get my butt kicked. That guy hit himself with a whip. He hit himself with his own whip. Yeah, so like little stupid stuff like this, you got to make sure you don't throw a whip at your own face. Because it just ricocheted off the wall there. Okay, so like I'm gonna just do it again. Ooh, yeah, like cool stuff. Like look at that, just ricocheted off there. That's kind of cool. Like it's one thing just seeing this, and I mean you think, wow, whoop de doo, me playing it, but you really just gotta try it. I mean this game is free. You can't go wrong, and at the very least, like I said, it's the graphics do look kind of crappy, but um, I think they're fitting for for its purpose of being a fun game. But you can play this, like I said, on your tablet or if you have Google Android. like he just hit me with that and ricocheted off the wall and hit an angle. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like game is just nuts. It's like 100 years old and it's still so much fun. The guy hit himself with a ricochet whip. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased because I had so much fun playing this when I was a kid, but I still find this incredibly fun. I mean, there's games when, oh, I just got raped. Um, yeah, I mean, there's plenty of games that I played when I was a kid, and don't find them fun now because I might have just only played them because the graphics were good relative to the time or something like that. But the game could play quality in itself in this game. It's just super cool. Look at that! Like, look at that cool move I did there. I was just like, it was like a sputtering floating kick. So I got a brass knuckle here. Whip it at this guy. Boom! Hit him with a jumping kick. Pa pa pa. Like, that's what I'm talking about, man. This game is fun, man. River City Ransom. Watch, I'm gonna try to set up this kick where this guy. Okay, he's not. Boom! Did it again. Let's bounce off the wall. Yeah, like there's just two buttons here that you control. Punching. I mean, I haven't really been doing much punching. I prefer kicking. Punching and kicking, and then you press the two together and they jump. And then you can double hit and runs. Like, just very simple, but there's just so many different ways you can use these combinations, and so many quirky ways. I want to show you the thing where the guy doesn't quite die and you use his body to like hit someone else, and that their body's starched. Okay, let me get out of here. These guys are too weak, so I can't really do it. Come on, pal. See, I'm blocking his hit. Boom. I just... Oh, okay, I can probably show it here. Oh, he jumps up. This guy's like sort of a main boss. Oh. Okay, he's gonna do it to me. Ah, he died. He died. But anyways, when he was on the ground there, and like he was picking me up on the floor, he could have thrown me, so he could have like thrown me into that little pit and killed me. I'm just gonna die so I can refill up in health here. So yeah, a bit of attempt at plot here. It's not much plot. Plot's kind of stupid actually, and the plot's probably made for 12-year-olds. Um, yeah. Can't skip this thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like this, I wish they made more games like this that just didn't take themselves too seriously and were just about fun. Like girls who want to have fun. Oh, dead. Alright, so let me try that again. Could go back. Oh, can't do that move. I want to do the move where I pick him up and use his body like a starch. They keep on recovering from it. These guys are bosses, so they're they're a little too strong. Oh, got gang raped. Alright, I will get that move and show you how it works. I swear to you. You know what, instead of going after those guys, maybe I should try to fight some people here. These guys might be a little bit stronger. Or you know what, if I punch them, they probably won't die as easily. That's what I'm talking about. You can take... See how he's just all stretched out? I could actually, if I had someone to hit, I could have actually used his body as a weapon. It's just totally... I don't know, it's totally funny to me when you actually, like, use their body and connect with somebody. But yeah, okay, so my mission is complete. Anyways, if you want a free game here that you just can have tons of fun with this and play this over and over and over again, even if you know the levels that are coming, that you can play with a friend that sits beside you, physically sits beside you and plays with you, then I would encourage you to check out River City Ransom. Get yourself a Nintendo emulator, play it on your PC, get an emulator for your Google Android phone or tablet, or play it online. Just search for River City Ransom online, and I believe there's the NES Cafe, which you can actually play this online. So check it out. I'm going to continue to play. Happy gaming.